Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet. Today is 7/22/8. You already know we in the month of 7. This is the month of the heart chakra. This is the Libra scales. It's making sure your internal self is being reflected and balanced in your external self, in your bonds, contracts, and interpersonal relationships. So if your bonds, contracts, interpersonal relationships and spaces are not creating harmony and balance and all these wonderful things to your heart chakra, then you need to change some things that's going on inside of you so that you can reflect better things in the outside. And you need to trust that whatever you're building and destroying, because we are in the year of 8, whatever you're building and destroying to create that balance is necessary. Stop being so scary, okay? This is God in the supreme mathematics that we're in. So to trust the balance scales and to trust the ability to balance the scales is essentially trusting the God in you and the God, the omniscient God everywhere else. So let it be. We're in a day of 22. So I basically just explained 22, right? 2 is the energy of Taurus. It's all because Taurus rules over the second house, but 2 can also be the balance scales, right? This is the energy of the master architect. What are you mastering? What are you architecting? Is architecting a word? We don't know yet, but be a master of it. Whatever it is that you build in your space, master what you're building. It's important because it's creating a 4, which is the foundation of all things. This is what stuff is built upon, is the 4. Right? This is the cornerstone. So, be intentional. Are you building things, giving other people still authority over your space? Or are you building things, putting you as the self-law and master? Who's your master? Who are you giving energy to? Be mindful of the energy harvests out there who also know how to be a master of the 22, because they definitely are building a foundation on you. And they know how to harvest your energy. And it's so easy to harvest energy virtually because these are like walking organites in your pocket. So you guys just be feeling so compelled to give it so much energy, and they just slurping it up. And thank you for keeping me as your authoritative figure. We love it here. So that 4 and 7 come together, right? And that's another mastery number. So we're coming to 11 again. Okay, so let's say if we want to do a 22 and we want to come into the 7 as a 22, it makes us balanced on the 9s, right? Is your home and family balanced? Is your sacral chakra balanced? Because 9 can mean Cancer energy, your experience, your feminine nurturing self. But 9 can also be the 9th house of Sagittarius energy and optimism and generosity and luck, right? The sacral chakra. But either way, we're nurturing this space. We're paying attention to our nervous system and how we are just hugging it and loving it and growing it. And it's still going to bring us to 11. So not only are we becoming a master architect, but we're also mastering ourselves. Who is your master? So then we bring that 11 to the year of 8, because of course we have to build and destroy every fucking day, because we are in the year of building and destruction. We are in the year of sex and conception. What are you conceiving this year? Because we're going to give birth to it next year. This is the year of the dragon. So it's like whatever it is you decide to conceive, you will be successful in conceiving it. Is it what you really want to give birth to though? You know what I mean? So when we take that mastery 11, we put it to the 8, we come into knowledge being born. So today overall is a day of knowledge. What do you know? What are you learning? How are you absorbing those things that you know? How are you absorbing the said information? Because it is a lot of information coming out there. So let's talk about the astrological astronomical report. We start the day off with a 99% waning gibbous moon. We're in the moon of cleansing. We're cleansing the physical things out of our space. So again, coming to that 4 and that 22 of the architect energy and bringing it to that 8 of building and destroying once we get to that 11 of mastery, right? The moon rising at 9:41 p.m. and setting at 6:54 a.m. We are in Aquarius with our mindset. So becoming detached, becoming revolutionary. Aquarian energy. Pluto was also sitting here creating that transformation, building and destruction, occultism taking form. Again, like I said, it's people out here slurping your energy through these pocket organites. And are you giving them the energy? Because are you allowing them to become the 22 and 11 year life? You know what I'm saying? Are you allowing yourself to become the 22 and 11? This is the knowledge that has to be born so that you can keep moving in that said knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We are in the 11th house with it. This is the Aquarian house. This is social awareness, social justice. This also deals with electronic communication and also dealing with people who are detached from society, whether they're in hospitals or jails or boarding schools or any type of realms of that nature. We're in Capricorn and the zodiac and the constellations with it. So bringing us to that earth energy and the foundation of things. So we're in the right and left side of the root chakra right now with the moon. So really paying attention to our root. Again, who is your master? Who's controlling your root chakra? Your root chakra is the challenges and the authority that you experience to help you create the discipline and the order that you need to keep surviving. So are you allowing another entity or energy outside of yourself you don't even fully understand or comprehend or even know have control over your root chakra? It's now coming into question if these things, if these entities or these beings even fully exist in the full human spiritual form the way that we do. And this is what you're allowing to have control over your root chakra, your sense of authority? Please go back to the 22s and 11s. That's what the moon really wants you to do. Meditate today on your root chakra. The Aquarius side of it, giving you the social awareness and the social relationships and the social justice and stuff. And the Capricorn side of it, of what you're formulating with it. Pay attention to Saturn too. You know, Saturn is still in retrograde in Pisces with Neptune in Pisces. And they're giving you the rewind that you need in those spaces to really like uncover the shit that you have been believing in. Taking the rose-colored glasses off that the sacral chakra has been created, because we did enjoy the spoils of deceit. But now we have to open our eyes. And yeah, in the Matrix movie, the food tasted horrible here. But guess what? It was better to know than to be deceived, right? Sunrise at 5:49 a.m. is setting at 8:22 p.m. The moon and Deneb al-Jodi are in conjunction at 8:47 p.m. The moon is 2 degrees south, minimal angle at 10:10 p.m. And the moon is 1.9 degrees south-southeast. And they're visible at those respective times. And just to give you a gist, because as many times as I repeat this shit, sometimes I forget and I need to remind myself what I know. But I know Deneb al-Jodi is a star in the Capricornus constellation. Where are you? Yes, it is located at the tail of the goat, and this is bringing happiness. It is the energy of Saturn and Jupiter being dignified, pious, and conservative. It rules over the blood vessels and the nerve connections to those blood vessels. So you have the blood, which is the infrastructure, that Capricorn energy, and then you have the nerve connections to the blood, which is that Jupiter sacral chakra, which rules over the nervous system energy. So connect that root chakra and that sacral chakra together, because whoever's controlling your root chakra is most definitely controlling your sacral. They're definitely controlling your nervous system. They're definitely keeping you guys on edge. They're definitely eating off your adrenochrome and all those things of that nature. Now, why are you allowing them? Enjoy this day of mastery, or at least I hope you did. And I hope that me doing these Johns late at night is giving you like, that's why today was so crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of people just like really showing you who rules their root chakra right now. And so you have to act accordingly based upon who's ruling yours. Peace, y'all.